Hi, my name is Ayesha Waters, and I am a real estate agent at Keller Williams Realty at the Low Country down here in the Hilton Head, Bluffton, Beaufort area. Today, I'm just going to go over the South Carolina Disclosure of Real Estate Brokers Relationship, which basically goes over the different type of agency that you can encounter when dealing with a real estate agent in a real estate transaction. This is required by law. So first off, you have two different types. The main types that you'll have. You have the customer, where basically I'm supposed to present all your offers in a timely manner, account for any money or any other property received on your behalf, explain like the scope of my services, be fair and honest, and provide accurate information. I have limited confidentiality and I can disclose material adverse facts about the property or the transaction within my knowledge. Um, you are a customer until we get into a written agreement. Um, until then, I cannot disclose anything in regards to why the seller is selling, what's the lowest price that they are willing to take. I am not allowed to disclose that type of information. While you are a customer, you are free to work with any other agent that you want. However, um, you can't expect as for me being able to look out for your best interest in that type of landscape with just being a customer. We're obviously providing basic customer service. So basically, any information that you can find on Zillow, that I'm able to disclose that to you. When you are a customer and you go under contract and you decide that you still don't want to be a client, well then it's just a transaction brokerage. So I'm there just for for this particular transaction that I may have presented your offer for. All right. The world that I like to work in is the client of the brokerage firm. So we have a written agreement stating that you're willing to work with me and I'm working for you, and I am obligated to provide you obedience. So anything that you say that you want to do, I have to go out for that. Loyalty, I'm looking out for your best interest. Disclosure, any and everything that I know about the property, I can tell you. Care, obviously, making sure that you are well taken care of. Accounting, and then obviously being responsible. As a buyer, we obviously you sign a formal agreement to become a client, and all these obligations are right here. So here's that: obedience, loyalty, disclosure, confidentiality, accounting, and reasonable skill and care. Confidentiality, so if you tell me something about your purchase, I am not allowed to disclose that to anyone unless you tell me to. Once you have become a client, then there's some different agencies that we can encounter. So there's single agency, where I'm only representing you in the transaction. There is a dual agency, which means I'm representing both sides of the transaction, um, both the seller and the buyer. I do not like to work in dual agencies, so it's very rare that you'll ever see me do that. Then there's disclosed dual agency. Well, if that's something that our brokerage has decided to put upon me, like, okay, we need you to do basically both sides of the transaction. This also occurs if my broker in charge is on the other side of the transaction. Then there is designated agency. So then that represents that someone else in my brokerage is on the other side of the transaction. So I'm representing you in your best interest, and they're representing their clients in their best interest. It is completely your choice on how you want to proceed in a transaction when you're working with a real estate agent, be it a client or customer. When you're working with me, though, I do like to do it as a client because then I'm able to disclose everything with you with with no restrictions, and obviously look out for your best interest and provide you advice throughout the transaction. This here, obviously, they asked for you to sign it, so it's basically showing that I went over it with you, was able to answer any questions for you. This is not a contract. This does not make you a client or a customer for that point. But from there, let me go here. In the link in the description, you'll see a form where you can click on it and be able to sign the form that you've received if you listen to this video, and ask any questions that you may have. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me either by email or by phone or text. My phone number is 704-726-7535, or you can reach me at my email, ayeshawaters at kw.com. AYESHAWATERS at kw.com. All right, you have a great day and feel free to reach out. Bye.